Memories of Life. Mark was a kind man. He lived with his wife, Lisa, and their 2 small children. They laughed a lot and had dinner together every night. On weekends, they went to the park or watched movies at home. Life was simple and full of joy. Mark worked in another city. Every morning he kissed his family and took the train to work. He always said, "I'll be home soon," and smiled. His children would wave from the door, and Lisa would watch him until he was gone. One day, something bad happened. Mark was driving to the train station. The road was wet, and it was raining hard. A big truck came fast from the other side. Mark tried to stop, but it was too late. There was a loud crash. People ran to help. An ambulance came and took Mark to the hospital. He was not awake. The doctor said, "He is in a coma. We don't know when he will wake up." Lisa cried. She held his hand and said, "Please come back to us." Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Mark stayed in the hospital bed. He didn't open his eyes. Lisa visited him every day. The children drew pictures and gave them to their father. They said, "Daddy, we love you." Lisa never lost hope. She talked to Mark every day. She told him about their children, the weather, and her dreams. Even when he didn't answer, she believed he could hear her. Her love was strong, and her heart was full of faith. 2 years passed. Mark was still in the hospital. He did not open his eyes. The doctors said he might never wake up. But Lisa did not give up. She brought music he liked. She played it beside his bed every day. One afternoon, something changed. Mark moved his fingers. The nurse saw it and ran to call the doctor. Lisa cried with joy. She held his hand and whispered, "Mark, can you hear me?" Slowly his eyes opened. He looked confused. He did not speak. The doctor said, "He is awake, but he has memory loss." Mark did not know who Lisa was. He did not remember the children. He did not remember anything. Lisa's heart broke, but she smiled. She said, "It's okay. I will help you remember." Lisa brought photo albums to the hospital. She showed Mark pictures of their wedding. She showed pictures of the kids, their home and happy times. Mark looked at each photo with care. He said nothing, but sometimes his eyes filled with tears. The children came to visit. They were shy at first. "Hi, Daddy," they said. Mark looked at them and smiled a little. Lisa said, "This is your son, Alex. This is your daughter, Mia." Mark repeated their names slowly. Alex, Mia, Lisa and the children visited every day. They read stories, they told jokes, they brought his favourite food. Mark began to smile more. He still did not remember, but he started to feel something. A warm feeling in his heart when they came. Weeks passed. Mark started walking again. The nurses helped him each day. Lisa stayed by his side. She talked to him about their old life. She told him about their first date. She told him about the kids when they were babies. Mark listened. Sometimes he smiled. Sometimes he asked questions. "Did I love the sea?" he asked one day. Lisa laughed. "Yes," she said. "You always loved the sea. We went there every summer." Mark looked out the window. "I want to see the sea again," he said. At home, the children made drawings for him. They wrote small notes. "I miss you, Daddy," one note said. Lisa put the notes in a box. She gave it to Mark. He read each note. He touched the paper like it was a treasure. One morning, Mark looked at a photo. It was from a picnic. He and Lisa were sitting on a red blanket. The children were small. They were laughing. Mark stared at the photo for a long time. Then he said, "I remember this day. We had ice cream." Lisa cried. She was so happy. "Yes," she said, "you remember." It was the first memory that came back. It was small, but it gave them hope. Lisa kissed his forehead. "You are coming back to us," she whispered. After that day, more memories returned. Mark remembered his favourite song. He remembered the name of their dog. Slowly the past came back like puzzle pieces. It was not easy. Some days were hard, but they never gave up. Mark could now walk on his own. He went outside with Lisa. The sun felt warm. The air was fresh. He smiled more often. Lisa held his hand. "You are doing great," she said. Mark looked at her and said, "Thank you for staying with me." At home, the children were excited. They showed Mark their drawings. "I made this for you," said Emma. "This is us at the park." Mark looked at the picture. "It looks nice," he said. "I think I like the park." Ben brought a toy. "You gave me this, Daddy," he said. Mark nodded slowly. One evening they all sat on the couch. They watched old videos. Mark saw himself playing with the kids. He saw Lisa smiling. He didn't speak, but his eyes were full of tears. Lisa touched his arm. "It's okay," she said. "You are remembering more each day." Later that night, Mark sat alone. He looked at his hands. "Who was I?" he asked himself. "Am I still the same man?" Lisa came and sat beside him. "You are still you," she said. "You are a kind man, a good father. That has not changed." Mark looked at her. He wanted to believe. He wanted to feel whole again. "I don't remember everything," he said. Lisa smiled. "That's okay. We will make new memories too." From that day, Mark tried harder. He read books he once liked. He helped the kids with homework. He cooked dinner with Lisa. He took small steps, but they were steps forward. His heart was healing. The days passed. Mark remembered small things. He remembered the smell of pancakes on Sunday mornings. He remembered how Emma liked pink shoes. He remembered Ben's favourite toy, a red car. These small things made him smile. One morning, Mark walked into the kitchen. He looked at Lisa and said, "You always drink coffee with 1 spoon of sugar." Lisa looked surprised. "Yes," she said. "You remembered." Mark smiled. "I think so," he said. "It came to me like a picture in my mind." Later, they visited the park. Mark looked around. He sat on a bench and closed his eyes. He saw a memory. He and Lisa sitting here, laughing. He opened his eyes. "We used to come here a lot," he said. Lisa nodded. "Yes, we did. This was your favourite place." That night, they had dinner together. The kids laughed and talked. Mark joined them. He told a funny story. Emma laughed so hard she dropped her fork. Lisa looked at Mark. Her eyes were full of joy. He was not the same man as before, but he was coming back. Before bed, Mark sat with Lisa. "Thank you," he said. "You stayed with me. You never gave up." Lisa took his hand. "Because I love you," she said, "and we are a family." Mark looked at his family. He felt love in his heart. For the first time in years, he felt like himself again. Weeks turned into months. Mark was stronger now. He remembered more each day. He played games with Ben. He helped Emma with her homework. He cooked dinner with Lisa. The house was full of laughter again. One afternoon they looked at old photo albums. Mark saw pictures of birthdays, holidays and trips. He pointed at one photo. "That was Ben's 5th birthday," he said. "We had a cake shaped like a dinosaur." Ben smiled wide. "Yes, Daddy, you remember." Lisa wiped a tear from her eye. "You are back," she said softly. Mark hugged her. "It was a long road," he said, "but I never walked alone. You were with me the whole way. Life was not perfect, but it was good." Mark still had some bad days, but he never felt lost any more. His family was his light. Their love helped him heal. Every morning he woke up thankful. One night he looked at his family around the dinner table. "I forgot many things," he said, "but I never forgot how much I love you all." Lisa smiled. The children hugged him. The room was full of love, hope, and a new beginning. Mark had found his way back, not just to his memories, but to his heart, his family, and his life.